Good morning, everyone. Today, Aduro closed their life offering. That's the Canadian listed issuer financing. So they raised Canadian 9.15 million. That is about 430,000 shares at $21.20 Canadian per share. So there was no warrants. It was clean capital. But this is the part that actually matters to me. This came in at the exact same terms as the U.S. institutional raise that closed earlier this month. Same price, no discount, no warrants to sweeten the deal. And every raise that Aduro has done has been at higher pricing, meaning less dilution for shareholders. But they just went back to the market after already closing roughly 15 million from the U.S. side. They raised another 9 million Canadian from a completely separate pool of investors at the same price and above where the stock is currently trading. So definitely not a desperate raise, more of a vote of confidence, and twice. So when sophisticated investors come in above the market with no warrants, they're not doing you a favor. They're making a bet, and they're making it at the same price the U.S. investors made theirs. So now here's my shareholder math, and I want to be clear that this is my commentary, not a company statement. Adding the roughly 40 million Canadian Aduro has on hand as of their March 2026 corporate update, plus the U.S. raise, plus the live closing, I get to approximately 70 million Canadian, or about 50 million U.S. in gross cash. So in my view, that's enough to fund the first-of-a-kind plant in Chemelot. And if things go well, I'm hoping this gives them room to push forward on the paraffinic side too, the heavy oil and bitumen vertical. So that's my hope as a shareholder, definitely not guidance. It's my hope. But another thing from the wire, it confirms that certain insiders participated in the offering. So we don't have names or amounts yet. Those will come through the SEDI filings after the close date. But I'll be watching for those, and I'll share what I see when those findings are public. As always, your primary source of insider transaction is SEDI documents. So true raises, same terms, no warrants, 70 million Canadian or 50 million US in my shareholder math, and insiders putting their own money in alongside outside investors. I think that tells a story. But as always, I am a shareholder of Aduro Clean Tech. This is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence, and I will see you next time.